Hurricane Sandy pounded the Northeast more than a year ago. A lot of people lost more than their homes. They lost what was in their homes. Things like, we're talking about more than furniture here. Important papers, birth certificates, marriage records, financial statements. Ocean County, New Jersey, in fact, still has a section on its website helping residents put their lives, at least their paper lives, back together. And it raises the question, if you had to put your hands on your important records in a hurry, could you do it? Well, I'm joined by Michelle Perry Higgins, a financial planner and principal of California Financial Advisors in San Ramon, California, and also developer of this really neat organizing tool called the Everything Binder. And Michelle, I knew you were a financial expert, but I didn't know you were an inventor.
Oh, well, we thought we'd add that to the bio. Yes, thanks for having me, Mark.
Sure. What prompted you to produce this Everything Binder?
Well, it really started years ago when my clients would come through the door and we would create these, beautiful financial plans, and then I would ask them, where is the rest of your documentation? And I would get the deer in the headlights look, and I would say, well, where do you store all of your secure passwords? Where do you store your estate information, your personal affairs? And literally, I was finding clients had information everywhere. They had some of it in the old school filing cabinets. They had some of it in their safe. They had some information stored in their brains. And literally, there were papers everywhere. So after losing several clients who passed away and having their heirs come to me, Mark, and say, okay, Michelle, where is mom and dad's safe passcode? Where is their key to their safe deposit box? Where is their information on how to sell dad's gun collection? And it was all of this information that I had their financial plan, and I had that documented. I had all of that nicely in one spot. But everything else, I didn't. And that's what was keeping me up at night. So I created this Everything Binder, and just my obsession took over of trying to create every little thing that mattered in someone's life and putting it in this binder. And that was really where it started. And I've been doing it for the last 2 years, just with my obsession to get this created.
And obviously, it's a binder, it's an organizer, and you put things in it. But what kind of things do you put in it?
So I created 17 different tabs, and I could see over the years I've already thought of a few more that I would have liked to put into this, but there are 17 tabs right now. And that is anywhere from personal information, immediate contacts, pre- and post-death checklist, medical history, insurance, which is obviously very important, private security, all those passcodes that we have that we don't know what to do with, all the originals and copies of documents, debt, retirement, pets, business ownership, personal property, final funeral arrangements, real estate, estate planning, and then finally letters to loved ones. So that is a compilation of what I think is important, those 17 tabs. Everything will go into it with I have created pages that you could easily fill out because I wanted to make this very easy for people. So it's not just the tabs, it's the pages within those tabs that you just go through and fill out what applies to you. If it doesn't apply to you, you move on to the next tab. So that's what's going in it. If you find, hey, I want to add some more information to a tab and Michelle doesn't have anything on this particular topic, at least you have the one-stop shop where you know that your heirs go to this one binder and everything that matters to you is going to be in this binder.
So how does this thing work? For the client that's buys this and is assembling it and putting it together, do you give them some guidance, step-by-step directions?
Yes. So you will find there's really 3 different products that are going to come to market here in 2 weeks. The Everything Binder Full, I'm calling, that's going to have everything. That will have the 17 tabs. It will have the pages, all of the pages that you complete. It's going to have 5 clear sheets, and it will have a CD for the technology-savvy individual who says, I don't want to fill out the pages. I want to upload this PDF to my computer and just input all of my information into the PDF. But you will find that there's also, on the bottom of each page, there's something called the File Fast system that I created that is a dot system. So it will show you, as you proceed through the tabs, it will show you how far you are to completing that tab. You know, we all like to know, okay, how much more do we have to do? So I wanted not to make this overwhelming, because obviously this is a very important document. So we want to take it in chunks, do a little bit, maybe a little bit each Sunday, have this thing done after a couple weeks. And what's most important, there's directions in there. But once you are completed with this, Mark, is folks need to take this document and secure it. That's the most important part of this whole thing that I want to get across, is we have got to either store this in your safe deposit box, store this in your safe, store it up in the cloud if you choose to do it online. But obviously, this is going to have every last important piece of information, and so it needs to be stored properly.
Now we were talking earlier about the cost of reassembling all this information if it becomes lost, and you said it was pretty hard to quantify the cost, but it has to be an investment, a huge amount of time to reassemble and regather all this information if it's lost.
Yes, and for those clients of mine that have passed away and their loved ones have come to me because mom or dad's office was a disaster, a bombshell. So, you know, there's folks out there that are not as organized, and it has taken the heirs countless hours to dig through mom and dad's office to try to find paperwork that matters, try to find their marriage certificate, try to find what really did they want to do with their final funeral arrangements. Where is mom's information? What am I supposed to do with all of these antiques, and who's going to sell it? And so really, just for that individual who passes away and doesn't have it documented properly, we are adding countless hours, countless amounts of time, and countless dollars to the loved ones. Now, if someone has a fire or loses this information in a storm, I would venture to say we're talking 20 to 40 hours in retrying to compile this information. So that's the beauty of the Everything Binder, is it's putting all of your personal affairs, all of your estate and financial information in one location. For individuals who have their estate plan already done, what I tell clients is just take your estate planning binder, put it right with the Everything Binder, and really, literally, that's why we called it the Everything Binder, is everything that will matter to you is going to be in these 2 binders, and your heirs will just go to that one location. So I do recommend that you do tell the people that matter in your life, hey, I've created bought the Everything Binder. It's all filled out for you. I'm storing it in my safe. Here's the safe code. Or I am storing it in my safe deposit box. Here's the safe deposit box key. If you need it, just go get the binder, and everything that you need will be there.
Okay, so how do we get one of these binders?
Yes, so 2 ways. I have the everythingbinder.com website that you could go to, the everythingbinder.com website. And again, there are 3 different products that will be on there. It will be the full binder that will be for $44.95. That will have the 17 tabs, the pages, the 5 clear sheets, the CD, the binder, everything. If you are not needing the pages and you just want the light version, the Everything Binder Light is for $29.95. You will then print the pages yourself once you're done on the CD. Or if you say, you know what, I already have a binder, I don't need the binder, then you could just buy the CD for $16.95. So you could do it that way on theeverythingbinder.com, or you can go to Amazon. Everything is up on Amazon, and it's hitting bookshelves on November 1st.
Okay, that's everythingbinder.com, and that's where you can order your Everything Binder to get your financial life organized. Michelle, thanks very much.
Thank you, Mark.
Michelle Perry Higgins, a financial planner and principal at California Financial Advisors in San Ramon, California, and also developer of the Everything Binder. And we'll leave you with this. Back in July, the U.S. Army conceded a significant loss of records about service members' actions in Afghanistan and Iraq. And of course, this can affect all sorts of things, everything from promotions to benefits. So it seems the U.S. Army could use a bunch of these Everything Binders. This is Mark Huffman, back with more about you and your money on the next Moneywatch Radio.